Thanksgiving morning, 6:14 a.m. The house was silent, too silent for a family of 5. The coffee pot hadn't been touched. The luggage I packed for them was gone. Even the dog's leash was missing. I checked my phone. A text from my husband, sent at 2:07 a.m. Didn't want to wake you. You needed rest. We'll FaceTime later. Love you. No ticket for me, no note, no explanation. Just absence. I didn't cry, not once. I walked through each room like a detective at a crime scene, because that's what it was, a crime of trust. By 6:30, I was on the phone with the movers. By 8, every memory that belonged to them was packed and labeled for removal. They'd come back to an echo. 3 years ago, I would have never imagined this. Back then, I was the wife who planned birthday surprises, the mother who organized Christmas mornings down to the ribbon color. I believed in us, Matthew and me, college sweethearts turned partners in every sense. He was charming, disarming, the kind of man who said, "I got it," and actually did. When he smiled, I saw a future. Then came the late nights, the quiet phone calls in the garage, the client trips that smelled like cheap perfume and guilt. At first, I ignored it. Love makes you do that. Edit reality until it fits your hope. But hope started shrinking. It was last month when the truth finally walked into the light, wearing heels, holding a baby. I saw them outside his office, him adjusting her coat like he used to do for me. She laughed, touched his wrist. He didn't pull away. I didn't confront him then. I watched. I learned. That's the thing about betrayal. It teaches you patience. I started tracking his business expenses, the hotel bills, the transfers, the offshore account. I found every lie he thought was invisible. And then I found the will. He'd rewritten it. My name replaced by hers. Everything, our house, the lake property, the business, redirected to her and the child. The signature date? 2 weeks before Thanksgiving. That's when something inside me clicked, not broke. Broke would have been easy. Clicked meant purpose. While he slept, I made copies of every document. The prenup he thought protected him? It didn't. The business he registered under his own name? Joint funding. My inheritance money seeded it. Legally, half of it was mine. So I started planning. Not revenge, not yet. Justice disguised as logistics. I moved my personal accounts, secured passwords, and called a lawyer. A quiet, precise woman named Evelyn, who didn't ask why, only how soon. By the time the turkey was brining, the paperwork was in motion. And when they boarded that flight to Maui, my part began. Day 1, movers emptied the house. Every piece of furniture, every photo, every comfort, gone. Day 2, locksmith changed all the codes. Day 3, the business accounts froze. He couldn't access payroll, inventory, or client funds. The partners were notified of an internal audit. Evelyn sent the reports herself. Day 4, the new family SUV he leased? It was in my name. The dealership came to reclaim it from their resort valet. Day 5, their flight home was rerouted. Credit cards declined mid-checkout. And when they finally arrived back, jet-lagged, sunburned, smug, there was nothing left but bare walls and legal notices taped to the door. That's when the screaming started. I watched from across the street in my car, engine off, window cracked. Her voice was sharp, panicked. His was shaking, pleading. The kids started crying when they realized their rooms were empty. I didn't smile, not once. I just watched the silence return to him. He called that night. 21 missed calls, 12 messages. The last one was quiet, just breathing. Then, "How could you do this to your family?" Funny. That's exactly what I'd asked myself a month ago. The next morning, Evelyn called. The business transfer was complete. My half now legally separated, liquid, untouchable. His assets? frozen pending investigation. He'd have to explain to the IRS where the offshore money came from. And her, the woman who thought she'd won? Well, she found out fast how expensive loyalty becomes when it's tied to debt. Now it's been 2 weeks. The house is sold. The kids live with my sister until things settle. And me? I sleep better in my new apartment. Small, clean, quiet. I think about that Thanksgiving morning sometimes. The silence. The emptiness. How it felt like a wound then. Now, it feels like freedom. I didn't destroy him out of anger. I dismantled him out of logic. Piece by piece. Like he taught me. Efficient, calm, thorough. He wanted a fresh start, so I gave him one. From zero. And the best part? I never raised my voice. I just raised the stakes.